Oh, so much. I mean, I wish I would have had this the beginning of last year before starting the position. It would have helped so much because you almost have to navigate this world on your own and look for resources on your own. So having somebody sit down and tell you, hey, these are the baby steps, these are the basics 101 of financial literacy would really help because most people don't learn this. They have to find it on their own and sometimes they find the hard way. I know I found out the hard way and I wish I hadn't.
So a question that I used to ask SDRs as a manager, when they get the first paycheck, I said to them, so now you're getting commission, how does that feel? They're like, yeah, it feels good. I was like, wow, did I really make that? And I'm like, cool, so what are you going to do with the money? Well, I want to go buy this, I want to do that, I want to do that. I'm like, really? I said, all right, it's cool, go treat yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you've earned that, right? But don't forget about the long term. And they'll be like, what do you mean? And I was like, I need to give you some finance literacy 101. And again, for any listeners or watchers, if anybody wants a copy of this, just email me at podcast@happyselling.io and I'll be happy to send it for free of charge. But they were just saying, what is financial literacy? So it's skills and knowledge and tools and behaviors, make more informed and effective decisions and manage your financial resources, right? And it talked about financial behaviors. Do you have a budget to limit your spending? Do you have a credit card? Do you pay your entire credit bill each month? Do you pay your credit card on time? Build an emergency fund? Do you save and invest 5%, 10% of your income? Do you balance your checkbook? So again, caveat for our European listeners, the majority of this information is US centric. But risky financial behaviors. Do you use a credit card or cash to get a loan? Do you overspend your credit limit? I used to do a lot of this when I was younger and I didn't think it was risky. I just thought it was normal. Everybody does it, right? Do you write a check without enough money? Do you have more than two credit cards? Make only the minimum monthly payments. I'm like, yeah. And I didn't really know how much it was going to burn me later down the line, right? But what it was saying were the 5 principles of money management. So understand your pay and benefits. Save and invest. Set goals and start small. You don't have to be a millionaire or a big time investor from the beginning. Just start small. Protect. You never know if you're going to get laid off. You never know what's going to happen with the industry. Like me, you never know that you're going to have kids one day and it just happens, miraculously, and you need to start having extra cash, right? Spend, shop around. Like if you're going to borrow, think about debt in a good way sometimes can be used as leverage to help you with your financial career. Not all debt is bad debt, right? But like looking at your paycheck, like when I used to get one of these, I was like, "What the hell is this?" I was just like, "Okay, I'm just thinking about right, what am I going to get at the end? How much I'm going to have?" But understanding if you're going to have anything taken out for pension, if you're going to be having anything for tax. Like I couldn't understand tax when I first started out. I was just like, "Who is this tax guy? And why is he taking so much of my money, my hard-earned cash?" I was like, "What the hell?" But understanding that some of this will go towards, my future and my retirement and things like that. So like sit down with HR or with your finance team within your company and ask them to break these things down for you. Understanding what is gross pay and what is take home pay. I used to see the gross. I was like, oh, I got lots. Actually, no, I didn't get that much because when I look at the take home, I'm like, what the hell? Okay.
Taxes.
And then I understand. And there are so many different taxes like federal and state tax, social security, Medicare, health insurance, retirement contribution. And this is an important one to understand as well, because in the UK, we have something called state pension. And it's the understanding of now that it's an automatic thing that everybody gets at the age of retirement in the UK. But because of how the economy has performed in the last decade, most of us, when we reach that age, the state or government pension is not enough to live. So I've had to learn of having to create my own private pensions and put cash away for the future because my economy and my country will not be able to support me. I need to be able to do it myself, right? Like it says, it's never too early to start. People think, oh yeah, you'll be 60, you'll be 80, you'll be old. That shit will catch up with you quick. It'll be there quicker than you think, right? Compound interest. It's, saving set amount over time and it builds up with the interest, right? So percentage over time. Take 5% of your paycheck, starting with your first job, and invest it. Don't spend it all on those cool Air Jordans or that new car that you want to get. And also understand how much, this is something I've done recently where, a few years back I lost my home, lost my family, lost everything. And I needed to provide something for my kid, but I also need to realize, well, how much do I need to live on when I'm older, right? But yeah, there's a lot of things, but like financial goals, short term, under a year, pay off a credit card, medical bill, or establish emergency fund. Mid to 1 to 5 years, pay off your car, your credit card. I'm still doing that shit. I still got debts that I'm paying off now. Long term, like I really want to get into property. I want to get into real estate. You know, I want to invest into things. That's why I'm building my company, because one day I want to use this as a vehicle to invest into property. Now people are knowing my secrets. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. That's why I do what I do. It's not just to get as much money as I can, because what I've learned within business is not how much you make, it's how much you keep. And you can keep by creating a portfolio and investing into other things which build income and passive income, right? But yeah, I would say, you know, by all means, go check on an official source online to get some financial literacy. You know, Michelle, yourself, you're giving out tips. If anybody would like this, you know, free deck, send us an email. I'd be happy to send it to you. But I just wanted to know, Michelle, for somebody that is into giving tips on finance and getting out debt free, how much of this sort of resonates with you?